Today on this Shoky Quickie, we're going to take a look at another Dragon Ball Super Dragon Star Series 5, and this is the Super Saiyan Blue KAIOKEN times 10 Goku. And of course, this is just a recolor, realistically, of Super Saiyan Blue Goku that we've seen before, not on our channel, but has come out. And it's just a version of when he's fighting Hit, and you can tell that because he's still wearing the Whis gi right there. This does come with an arm for Super Saiyan Kale, and you can get a big spare hand for that. That's pretty cool. And more or less, he's just got a orange hue to him. So his hair is not quite as bright blue, and everything else looks like he's got a sunburn. You got the same kind of chromish lettering, everything. I didn't even notice down on the bottom since Dragon Ball Super. Come around the other side, you got nothing. Come around this side, you got a better representation of it, to be totally honest. His skin shouldn't have gone full-on red. His hair really shouldn't have gone purple either. So, I mean, it is what it is. I think I'm going to pick up a Super Saiyan Blue Goku if I see another one, or if it's coming out in a re-release or something like that. But in the meantime, look at the back. You see you've got Goku, you've got Mystic Gohan, and you've got Golden Frieza in this line. So these are the last three in this wave. And once again, unboxing artist picking me up a Jiren and a Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, which is pretty cool in and of itself. What would have been cool is if Vegito could have used KAIOKEN. Yeah, I like the lightning effects and stuff like that. So, collect them all! Don't tell me how to live my life box. So, let's go ahead and get the Super Saiyan out here and see how cool he actually is. Alright guys, so here we have Goku out here, and looking very orange, as you would expect. Slightly reddish. Grapefruit colored. And I tried to put him in his classic, like his ready-to-go stance, and honestly the arms can't quite pull it off, but it's close. He's actually not a bad figure, but he definitely has some points that are going to suck, and I will show those off. But let me actually raise the camera up just here. No pun intended. Got to deal with the hair. So that head sculpt, you can definitely tell. Yeah, that's Goku underneath there for sure. But this super dark blue hair, once again, it doesn't make sense because in reality, in KAIOKEN, his hair went even brighter blue, not darker. So what they did is they just added a red tone to the whole body, which is not realistically what happens. He actually lightens up. It doesn't make sense. They went the wrong way with it. But, I mean, I guess it's okay for what it is. I don't think I'll need to get a regular Super Saiyan Blue Goku down the line. Hopefully they'll have one in his normal orange and blue gi, which will look pretty good. Oh, I just hit my window. Now he does come with two minor accessories that are actually on the hand. So you got the open hands there, both left and right, and you can see it's kind of in a weird grippy pose, almost like very split. But it's kind of how Goku tends to fight. He has an interesting set of hands. And here's the two fist hands that come on there. He's covered in Cheeto dust. That's what it is. He's been eating a whole lot of Cheetos. So very punchy hands. Almost threw it at myself there. And he also comes with the Kale arm. The right arm of Kale. Very big and bulky. And heavy duty. So that looks pretty cool. Can't wait to put that girl together. And she also comes with an open hand, molded exactly in the same kind of grippy. I'm gonna get you hands. So, I mean, realistically, Goku, there's not a lot going on here. He does have a big brown smudge there. Brownish, maroonish paint for all of his stuff down here. I really like the molding on the boots. I'll dig that. It's pretty cool looking. A little bit different than his standard fare. And, yeah. The articulation, ball joint mounted head. The neck is on a very limited thing. I can't even tell if you can rotate the neck. It looks like it moves just a hair when you move the head. But I wish the neck could look down or up or something. It can move, but so limited. And like the Goku head itself, he's stuck looking down. So it's like I would like him to be able to look up a little bit. Shoulders, kind of have the same universals with the loose shoulders of the gi here, so you can move around. You got bicep rotation, double jointed elbow, so you can scratch the back of his really spiky head like so. And same ball joint hands with a little disc hinge kind of going on there. He has is either a single or double ball peg for the waist articulation. Really hard to tell. The belt itself is a loose piece, or it's pegged in somewhere. Everything is from the back. He actually doesn't look terrible. The legs are mounted very similar to Kaba, so he's got ball joint mounted hips there, but they also can drop down and kick out, so that's pretty cool. Though I did pop this one off while manipulating it once, so you just got to be careful of that. The front of the gi is slightly flexible, same thing with the side. That brings us to the knees. Double jointed knees and the worst break in sculpt I've ever seen. Look at this. It looks like just a pipe right there, and then it's just cut off knee. The way the what is it? I almost wanted to say figure arts, but I know that's not what it is. The figure eyes. The figure eyes standard model kits really had this figured out, where the joint itself that's joining the two upper and lower parts is molded as well, and that fills in the gap, and then that moves. That is the way to do it. And for some reason, mind you, this is Bandai. They haven't figured that out yet on these kits. So I figure anybody with these baggy pants, we'll see it on Gohan, I bet, as well, is going to look like that. So if you only get one knee joint bent, it really looks like crap. It looks like crap one way or the other, to be totally honest. The ankles are just a swivel on a ball joint, no big deal. And he can move a little. So he can get a decent wide split stance, and depending on what you want to do, you know, I can guarantee you right now, Goku cannot even make a position to make a Kamehameha because he has almost no butterfly at all. Like, it's going to be virtually impossible. He can't turn his arm in socket. Like, they need to have a butterfly joint. They did a lot of work there to make that shoulder joint work, but he can't even do a Kamehameha. And what good is a Goku that cannot do a Kamehameha? I mean, you could fake the look a little bit through forced perspective, but other than that, he's not going to be that good. And like, he needs to have a waist joint that can tilt forward, needs a neck that actually will move. So it's a mildly disappointing figure, not going to lie. Then you can bring in Kaba like that, so he can fight against him. That's the biggest problem with posing some of these figures, is getting the feet planted. Kaba makes sense because he has tiny feet. Goku's got big old feet, so he shouldn't have any problems. He's a hefty figure, though. So Kaba versus Goku. Let's go. Fan theories, go. Just kidding. Alright, so there we go. So all in all, Goku is pretty disappointing for what he is. Kaba, I think, honestly, other than the fact he can't stand up, is a pretty good figure. Goku needs more articulation, and the knee joint is ridiculous. Not to mention, they completely got the colors wrong for how he looks in Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. It's just not good. It's just not good. Now, regular Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Goku probably look better, but in this case, these boys don't. So if you want to get him just for completionist's sake, I suggested, because mainly I got him for this. Plus, I really wanted the Goku in my lineup. I thought he looked cool. Now got him in hand. He just kind of looks like he's been eating Cheetos all day. So, because he's normally about this pale. But guys, if you like this review at all, if you think I'm wrong, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And go ahead and hit that subscribers button down there if you want to do that. You know, stick around and see all the other fun, nerdy stuff that I do. And if you want to hit the Patreon, you can totally do it right here. If you want to grab a Shoki shirt, you can do that also right here. But that's it, guys, for this review of Super Saiyan Blue Goku Kaioken times 10. And I'll catch you on the next one. And remember, as always, keep on saying.